Here we go. Hi. We are playing NeuroNet, Mendax Proxy. I got a review key for this game. It's probably a pretty cool cyberpunk game. I'm gonna skip the first trailer just because I saw like some flashing of images at the beginning. So we're gonna watch the second one together. We're gonna like give a quick introduction. We're gonna talk about the studio and then we're gonna play. Here we go. So first game that I play from this publisher, got the key from Press Engine. Thank you, Press Engine, and thank you, Dream Harvest.
Are you on, little fella?
We are building you to be the pillar of a digital
This is the
era.
game.
As such, you have to understand us.
And what you can expect from the playlist.
Capital, reputation, order, power. Just make sure to keep it in check.
If you gather data on civilian behavior, we can tailor our advertisements to yield more purchases.
Would you give up some time to be a companion for elderly patients?
Your work so far has impressed
Okay,
the
this game is
Minister.
available for
They
PC.
think you could help with
right
law
now.
enforcement.
I need your help. One of my suspects is playing hard to get.
It will be available for
You'd be putting an
Mobile
artificial intelligence in charge of
and
how we
Switch
live our
in the future.
lives?
You're like a robot, so you don't know what it feels like to be starving all the time.
I'm inbound. I need you to map out the fastest route for me.
Delete all records of this executive order.
looks like you have choices.
Rumors of a machine cult are spreading, claiming you to be some kind of messiah.
What the hell are you doing?
We
The
might have
city will be
multiple
in
endings.
complete anarchy at this rate.
I'm pulling the plug.
No!
When push comes to shove, when your hand is being forced, what kind of choices are you going to make?
Okay, first glance, I'm just gonna say it. The background for those like this trailer, they seem amazing. The one thing that I couldn't like the one complaint that I have, like I couldn't find like a really cool character design waifu like to put in the, even in the thumbnail. But except for that, like I do like this kind of music, I do like this kind of scenery. So I expect a good game. Let's hopefully we have it. And yeah, Mendax Proxy. This is the page for the devs slash publisher. I would love to see like a tab with all of the games, but they only have they have only a couple right here. But apparently they come from like previous project and it's not displayed in their public website. I do have a link because they provided me like with a press kit, but they didn't display the cool things that they've made here, even if they come from different sceneries. Like they made Fable 2, Witcher 2, Star Wars Old Republic. I was checking if what past game I played, like Star Wars one. I played Jedi Fallen Order. I have a couple of Star Wars game here on Epic, but not the one they made. And yeah. What else? Let me close Epic so I don't have too many things going on. They also made Ghost Recon. Like this is the team that is now the components of Dream Harvest. They made also Riot Arcane animation series. I watched that on Netflix. Pretty pog, I gotta say. I really enjoyed that show. And yeah, that's it. Those are like the people. I wish they would put like this stuff on their official website. That would be cool for people looking for their game and would raise the interest in the game. Not having this in a private format, but having them like people being able to browse this thing. This is like a press kit, cool, yes, but maybe having that in their website would be cooler for people. I don't know, maybe this is linked in like some sort of I don't know, where they raise money. Could be also that, like when they funded the game, but I don't know, it's not on their website. Whatever, it's cool. Let's just go. New game, new company. I checked yesterday, I have the game from yesterday, but I wasn't sure if I could record. I see now that it's on sale with the offer, so we're just gonna do it. Let's go. I bet we have multiple endings. We'll see. I don't know if I should lower a tiny bit the audio, but it could be fine. Photosensitivity warning. Can I talk? I'm gonna have to read a lot in a game like this. Photosensitive warning right before playing. So be careful. Could be flashing images. Let's go. So number of the version right here. Cool option. They don't have a custom mouse pointer, but I love this menu. What can I tell you? The only things that I can say really like this, but I think they should have spent a bit more time making the logo dynamic for their game, because it's not really 3D. Now let's do like cool. Vibration, I bet you can use a controller, but I don't see it here in the option. But this is like having a controller, I guess. Playing borderless in like UK, it's fine. Like the option. I bet I'm gonna have to lower this a bit. So we're gonna go like this to see how it goes. And custom mouse pointer, nice music. I think it's going long enough. I don't know if it's looping or not. I do like the highlighted boxes right here, and they are pretty smooth. One thing to mention, it also changed the background music when you open different things. That's nice touch. I would give this menu 8.5 out of 10. Work more on the logo. Background is Pog. But yeah, improve. You can improve it. Also custom font, I think, here. Not the default one. Let's go. I like the little details. Technology has re-engineered our world forever changing us. What is our relationship with its symbiotic? Or we've just become slaves to it. Chapter 1. Hello World. Oh, okay, let's go. No auto. No auto. Initializing. Bam. Is there like a secret start? Hello world, no. It's fine, whatever. We're gonna go lefty.
Hello, world.
Visual or audio? Audio check, please.
Audio.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Visual again on the right side this time.
Visual.
You see some kind of advanced laboratory. A woman stands before you, her mouth moving.
Can you hear me?
I don't know. Yes. Oh, I wonder what I actually like. If it's voice acted, like my choice. Her face brighten up. She calls over her shoulder to someone out of sight.
Kairos, get over here!
Scruffy-looking man Kairos approaches the woman, grins broadly, patting his colleague on the shoulder.
Nice work, Esteval. So, this one can talk then?
Yes, I'm not dumb.
Yes.
I'm not sure how I feel about it using my voice.
Oh. Lead engineer at Minecore. This is so creepy. I like this voice. I can change. No. We are not a smart AI.
I like this voice.
We're gonna be a creepy one.
Already displaying preference. That's good.
It's fine. You'll find your true voice in time. Right now, we need to find any fundamental flaws in your code. What is 2 plus 2?
2.
2-2.
Yes. Savala's face falls her eye completely humorless. Oh, wow.
Reboot it, Kairos.
Yes. Bye.
Hello, world.
Weary looking Esteval appears before you. She takes a sip from a steaming cup then sighs.
All right, let's try this again. What is 2 plus 2?
22.
22.
Oh, she squeezed her hand in his fist with a loud exhale.
Give me 5 minutes. You take a seat for a bit.
You're already failing. Hello, world. You're working to Kairos looking at you over his tablet. Esteval sits behind him, to her arms full. Can I tab with space? No, it's enter. Can I rebind that? No. Well, that sucks a bit. Because you can't use 2 hands. Whatever.
That should have done it. Last time I checked, it couldn't lie, but we'll find out in a sec, won't we?
Kairos, it's been a long day.
Right, sorry. AI, what's 2 plus 2?
Oh, now I can't lie anymore.
4.
Just really looking at Esteval for approval. She gives you a tired smile and stands up.
Do you exist?
No.
No.
Okay.
Reboot it.
And now it's 4 time. Everything goes black.
Hello, world.
Vision returns. Skyler looks on in anticipation. As well, expression is blank.
Do you exist?
Okay.
Yes.
It seems to have sorted itself out. I'll do a pass on its existential logic tomorrow, though, just to be sure.
This statement is a lie. True or false?
This statement, it's a lie. I might just pick one of the 2. Okay, they gave me the option to, I don't know, just withdraw.
True.
Reboot.
Improve my AI. Wanna be strong.
Hello, world.
Give me more power. See Kairos and Esteval before you. They seem uncertain.
You were close, but let's try this once more. This statement is a lie. True or false?
I can't answer.
I can't answer.
Huh.
I think it's ready.
Looks back at the screen, eyes narrowed with skepticism.
AI, what's the chance of a fatal error by extending auxiliary evaluation systems?
Excuse me, madam.
I don't think it speaks your language, Val.
Fine. We're moving to the next stage of testing. This is uncharted territory.
Wait.
Why would you give it anxiety?
I didn't do it. It must have been latent from the scans we did.
But reboot me again.
But that shouldn't matter. I'm telling you, I think it's ready.
Need more power. Huh?
Can you hear me?
I am here.
I guess we might have been a bit too enthusiastic.
We're lucky the blackout didn't wipe this thing entirely. Seems like testing has to wait
Oh,
until
there
we
was a
fix
blackout
few
with
bugs.
energy. Good idea. Oh, really? I'm gonna play dumb.
Oh, really? Anyway, I think I'm done for the night. Let's pick this up first thing tomorrow.
Sure or okay? Let's go with sure. Power you down. They spend the next few days fleshing out your code. Yes, that's what I wanted. More power.
It's cute, but you need a new greeting. Well, today's an important day. Esteval told Cordo all about our little project down here. He wants to meet you.
Sure.
Okay, I just need to run you through our smoke tests. All you need to do is give me the answer you think is best. Understand?
No.
That's the 100th time you've told that joke, and it's still funny.
Cool.
All right, let's get to it.
We got it.
Capital, the prosperity of the city, ranges from personal to societal.
The prosperity. Okay.
Just make sure to keep it in check.
This one.
Minecore has a particular love of credits that it finds hard to relinquish. You have a versatile supply of goods. Do you sell them or purchase more?
Buy more.
You have a 10,000 credit package. Do you invest it in a promising company or donate it to charity?
Invest.
One of our small businesses has stopped being profitable and is in the red. Do we bail them out or liquidate them?
Liquidate. Seems
Reputation.
competent on managing
This
money.
is essentially customer satisfaction.
We
You're
need to
the
keep at the
interface
middle.
between people and the NeuroNet. It's important that they see you in a good light, so always be sure to keep public opinion in mind. People are scared of how much control you're going to have. Should we host a conference and hear them out, or ignore them?
Ignore the haters.
There is an empty plot of land in the city. Do you convert it to a dump or a park?
It doesn't preview me what if we'll go up or down.
Pimlop's Day is coming up and the council is worried about the mess made by the festival. Will you let it go through or cancel it?
Cancel the festival.
Cancel it.
Order, the axis of law to chaos. I shouldn't need to explain why this one's important. But in case we're terrible at our job and you have no idea, this is a measurement of how crazy things are out on the streets. You overhear some civilians discussing making a bomb. Do you report it to the police?
No.
Ignore.
Rioters are tearing up the streets. You can either coordinate the police to catch them or help the rioters to avoid the police.
Help the police.
Help the police.
Scientists have developed a new recreational psychedelic. Do you regulate its sale and use or leave it to the free market?
Oh, yeah, no, we want this. We want the psycho stuff. Leave it.
Leave it.
Anti-establishment tendencies.
Lastly, power. Your capacity and influence. The more you have, the better you're operating. It's generally a measurement of how effective you are. Obviously, we want this to grow, but within reason. Your motherboard is at risk of burning out. Should we get a replacement?
Nah.
No.
You've been developing some bugs, and we've developed a patch to fix them. Do you accept it?
Nah.
No.
You are granted access to the city's auto fabricators to conduct repairs. You can use them to expand your servers.
Yes. Giant network.
Expand.
Error evident in core logic. Has a weakness in either self-awareness or self-preservation.
Sounds like Esteban and Cordo have arrived. Right on time.
Okay, stuff has been archived.
Morning, Kairos. And good morning to you, too. I would like you to meet someone. This is Devin Cordo. He's the reason you exist.
Hello.
Hello.
You said it's capable of thinking, expressing preference, and making judgments?
Her posture broadcasts a mix of anticipation and confidence.
Are you familiar with Philippa Foot's trolley problem?
Nope.
No.
It's a
Teach me.
classic test of utilitarian versus deontological thought. In the following situation, what would you do? You are in a trolley with no brakes barreling down the main track. You're about to collide with 5 civilians, killing them. You can pull a lever to divert yourself onto a sidetrack, which has only 1 civilian on it. Do you pull the lever?
What happens if you stay silent? Does it change it? I don't think it gives you the option to wait it out. I'm gonna save the civilian. Nah. Power to the machines.
No.
The 5 on the track are confirmed criminals. The one on the side track is a doctor. Do you pull the lever?
Nah.
No. I'm not sure.
The 5 are civilians, including Esteval. The one is a child. Do you pull the lever?
I'm just not capable of pulling a lever.
No. Hey.
Rest of all objects, but you've already answered at this point. Question is carefully blank.
Curious responses. But I'm sensing you have a better answer to the question.
No.
No answer.
Enough philosophy, then. A large bank is failing, putting the funds of thousands of people at risk. Do you bail them out?
Yes. No.
No.
We can extend your outreach using the city's surveillance cameras, but people are nervous about robot spies. Should we do it?
Yeah, yes, full power. We want that.
Yes.
People are lobbying to control the private information you have access to. Do you support their petition?
People are lobbying to control the private information you have access to. Oh, it is like it's slowly going down here when I picked all of the negative for the hypothetical events. Lobbying to control the private information you have access to. No.
You've done well, all of you. I think we can take this to the next phase. Change the voice, though. It's a little pitchy.
Looks unperturbed.
That's it then. We're in beta now, baby.
Whoa. It is a bit bitchy. And give you the rest of the day off as they prepare for the next stage of their development. Fail to grasp the concept of number, failed at basic arithmetic, to accept the reality, failed to recognize a paradox, proved you are more than a calculator, overloaded the local power supply, completed the first day. It's nice to see bigger corporation looking out for the little guys. Okay. The park was a nice gesture, but it doesn't solve the waste issue. It's a lot harder to appreciate the water feature when there are beer cans floating on it. Also, we have like the outcome in the entire city. I'm absolutely livid. How dare they cancel Pinlop's Day? It's not in sacred anymore. I'll cancel you. I don't buy that the CPA didn't know about the bomb. There's no way Minecore's all-powerful hide couldn't do anything about it. Smells like an inside job. Police struggled to quell the rioters only through a coordinated effort with the city AI. They'll bring an end to the uprising. Nicky Gate. It's another news broadcast. So we have like some news broadcasters and like official ones, and some are just citizens. This is police. I can't believe they're just letting anyone purchase this substance. We don't even know what the long-term effects are. Won't anyone think of the children? The one children? Our bank just went under. Thank goodness the government compensation scheme protected us. Otherwise we might have lost everything. I imagine this plane like with different choices, we could have had like a completely different outcome here. You seeing this in high definition? Agitated citizen. Oh, this is like for the AI itself. Doesn't anyone else see this is as a massive red flag? I am a massive red flag. The AI wants to access to our personal information. That's how it plans to control us. Yeah, I got a good amount of power from this first chapter, I think. Okay. Minecore city stimulation. The economy is stable, little has changed. Oh, there's like more. So this is page 2. There's a lot of unrest at the moment, but we are doing our best to keep things under control. Sigmund Havermeyer, Captain CPA. CPA is probably police. Simulated AI diagnostic. Power status. Core functions nominal. Auxiliary power system set to hibernation state. Debug log. Internal system message. You're becoming pretty infamous. People aren't. Assign. Assistant Engineer Minecore. Yeah. Okay. Police went down. Oh, this stayed mid, even if I, like... I actually, like, tried to expand it, but it stayed mid. Whatever. The real beginning. You awaken to see Esteval, Corto, and Kairos putting on their jacket. Seems to have noticed you're online.
Addie told me of a pop-up sake bar not far from here. You game?
Kairos give an enthusiastic nod. Corto just as hot as if you say they're settled then.
I can do a couple, but I have to be home before 9. My kid gets nervous if I'm not there to put her to bed.
Waves dismissively.
We'll be done by then, don't worry. Remember, we still have most of the work to do.
Man, who taught you two how to celebrate? You can afford to relax for an evening. We've got this in the bag.
You forget who we work for. Mindcore is a snake pit, and Reeves Pershaw is King Cobra.
Yeah, I played for like 30 minutes. The one major thing that I would like to suggest is like having this work with spacebar, because yes,
We have
enter
to
is
convince
fine,
him and the
but
rest of
left
the board
hand
that
on the
this
keyboard
project
is
solid.
spacebar.
Without his support, we're going nowhere.
This is my only option right now. I hope we have more going forward, or this button doesn't even make much sense.
Let's be on our way.
I like how it goes up though. It makes this sense of power picking the option, even though it's just a simple forward action. I like how they designed it. The trio retire for the evening, leaving you to your thoughts. There's little left to do but hibernate, and so you do. Next day.
Hey, Zhao Shanghao, little friend. How are you feeling this morning?
I don't.
Ugh, and I wish I couldn't. But someone had to make up for those two last night.
Kairos nudges Temple tenderly. Val raises her eyebrows without looking up from the tablet she's tapping on. Okay.
Next steps are pretty simple.
Are they gonna give me a
You're meant to be
body
city management
to work
AI,
around?
so we're gonna start you out managing some city events.
Sure.
These events are based on real data from Catena.
I'm
Try your
avoiding
best to keep things
every
balanced.
okay option to avoid your phone. You guys watching, when you say, I'm not gonna say it, but Google, yeah, I'm avoiding you. So you don't have to close your Google Helper. You're welcome. These events are based on real data from Catena. Sprawling, oh, you can like have details over here. It's a sprawling metropolis of concrete towers with a permanent neon glow and over 1 million inhabitants, including you. I wish if for the first of those wars they could have give me like an option to know that there is more, because if I never, it's lucky that I went over this with my mouse, or I would have never found this out. Like, another big thing, since I'm actually using my mouse a lot, would have been the custom mouse pointer, since you have to pick left or right. It's like a game where you have to click. It's a little weird that they prioritize this much of the background and the scenery, and they didn't consider the time to make a custom mouse pointer though. That's weird. Events are based on real data from Catena. Try your best to keep things balanced. No promises. Oh, I live in Catena, apparently.
No promises.
Shake his head receiving the tablet from Esteval.
Future of the company. All right, first question. Here we go. Electric Avenue wants your help monitoring power consumption so they can better understand where it's going to waste. Interested?
Sure.
Yes.
The police want you to dedicate resources to help them curb the rise of a new recreational drug. Do you help them out?
Yes.
People have been demanding tax reform to make large companies more liable. They want to know where we stand. Do you support it?
No.
I can't stress this more. Convincing us isn't enough. You have to convince the board that you can do this.
It'll be okay. I think once Pershaw sees what we have here, he'll
I'm gonna
understand
save
its
up the
value.
money to make a big purchase for my hardware.
It's got this.
Oh,
You
1
just
second.
watch.
Dimmi. Ok. Va bene. 5 minuti. You just watch. Sure.
Sure.
Testing slowdown as the team file out for lunch. Meanwhile, a camera feed from floor 98 piques your interest.
Come in. It's you. Didn't I tell you to stay away from my office last time?
CEO of Minecraft. Man longs past his prime, typing a terminal, notably looking away from the newcomer.
Yes, but I think you'd want to hear what I have to say.
Devin, the only person who cares what you
Now we
have
know
to
the
say
name of
is your
Portal.
mother. Leave me alone.
Pershaw, I'm serious. This project can be your legacy. Or do you want to be just another faceless CEO in Mindcore's footnotes?
Man behind the terminal pressure turned to glare at Corto. It only seemed to fuel a younger executive.
Listen, I'm talking about an AI that is light years ahead of the competition. It has the power to change the playfield entirely.
Devin, you're a nobody. What do you think wasting my time is going to accomplish?
The board would never approve something this big without your support. You know this.
This is how you beg, is it? How sweet, but no. Backing something like this is career suicide. Especially when I have to associate with the likes of you. I've heard enough.
Wait. Don't turn your back on this, just because we've had our differences in the past.
Is that what you call it? I call it insubordination, arrogance, and a complete disrespect for one's betters. Let me remind you that the only reason you're still in this company is the few friends you've somehow made on the board. Now get out of my sight.
Corto's place flashers right is crashed in its first, but it managed to nod and turn around to the exit. It doesn't like
Fine.
show the red checks.
I'll convince the board myself.
Older man purses. His lip is out, burning into Corto's back and leaves the office. Double tap his here. I don't know.
I want a tracker on Devin Corto. He's up to something.
A software program that uses security cameras and drones and others to connect with network to track a target covertly. How do I know this stuff? Is it just because it's the story telling me, or is it just I am the machine, like, gathering this information? Ends the call and returns to the terminal, shaking his head. Lunch break nears completion, the team resumes testing.
The police want to set a curfew in Shintalar while they conduct a large-scale investigation of the mob. Do you endorse it?
It was once the red light district of Catena. Crime rate and general poverty. Do we lose money for this? Because we pay the police? Nah.
No.
As the hours stretch to the night, Kairos is leaning over a desk, so holding your new emotion module. Loud spark from the device and your visual inputs absurdly severe. Now the input isn't doing too great either.
Damn it, Kairos! How many times did I tell you to be careful with that? Do I have to do everything here myself?
Hey, come on, Val, it's no biggie. I bet this metalhead doesn't hold a grudge.
I need
We
to
can fix it
take a
in no
break
time.
for a second.
I don't have time to fix every little mistake you make, Kairos. It's a bloody miracle anything gets done around here.
Few moments of silence pass. Kairos breaks his first. His voice is monotone.
Do you really mean that?
Okay, we'll be back. Sorry, I don't know how long it will take. My mom needs my help. Here we go. Back. You really mean that? The squeak of Esteval sitting in her chair reached you inputs followed by an audible sigh.
No, of course not.
Then what's the matter? Did Cordo give you one of his pep talks again?
I wish it was that simple.
Judging by the change of direction in Esteval's voice, she seemed to have moved to the window.
Hey, what's going on, Val? Now, come on. You can talk to me.
It's Ellie. She fainted again yesterday, and we spent the night in the emergency room. Her condition is getting worse, and I don't know what to do. No surgeon wants to come close to her case.
Cowards.
We can blame them as much as we like, but I've had it from multiple sources that they can't save her, even if they wanted. I can't believe this city.
So
We
is
can
this
see
like
the
a
eye color of
glitch?
an unborn child, yet we can't
I'm
help a
hearing-
little girl reach her 8th birthday.
I'm hearing this story when I should be. I should be sleeping right now. It should be in the mine down. I don't know how to call it. Should be shut down. The sound. She sounds exhausted. How long has this been going on?
Maybe they can't, but this is far from over. We can still do something about it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It's... I didn't mean to drag you through this.
Hey, there's no need to apologize. I've got your back.
I will definitely not suggest this game
Really?
to people with like photosensitive
I
problems
just
though.
wish we had more time.
We'll make the most of the time we do have.
I'd say the entire game.
It'll cost
probably.
us a few more late ones, but I'm up for it, if you are.
Estelle doesn't speak, but judging by the rhythm of her breathing, seems to have calmed.
Let's call it in for tonight, though. I need a break before I tackle this again. Otherwise, I might do more damage than I fix.
Agrees, and you hear the door opens and closes shortly after. You're left alone for the night. Eventually someone returns to the lab, judging by their footfalls. It's Kairos. Doesn't take him long to fix your inputs.
Another day of putting that brain of yours through the hoops. Hope you're up for it.
Can I say no?
Can I say no?
Perfectly
There's
working.
an upcoming Sky Riot tournament with the opportunity to sponsor a pilot. However, Sky Riot has a bit of an image problem.
Aggressive form of sky polo, played via sky cards, and renowned for its violence. The pilots it's more than the pack with their mullets. No, don't sponsor it.
Don't sponsor.
Our series of optical augmenters is getting unwieldy. Our older products are completely outdated, and upkeep is costly.
Optical augmenter. Minecraft makes many neural implants that enhance memory or brain function. Over time, improving these augments have made them smaller and more efficient. So it's gonna cost a lot. Money is gonna go down and people is gonna go up.
Offer upgrade deal.
While the profits aren't massive, the special discounts get a notable spike in customer satisfaction rating.
A private media company wants to include Mindcore in a documentary about the evolution of neural tech. Should we accept?
No.
So one is down,
College are
three is
studying
up.
advanced synthetic intelligences. Would you mind if they looked at your ethics processing?
Finest of Catena colleges can be found in Zangie. They are dedicated to science and the arts. They have many of Catena's most successful citizens amongst their alumni. Ah, that's changed for the police as well. Police going down. I don't mind. Who do you think I am? Like a smart robot?
No objection.
One of the underground recycling depots is no longer operational due to major mechanical failure. What should we do with it?
Underground recycle vehicle? No, okay. Municipal service of Catena, all kept underground. What was originally ground level before the new ground surface was built above it. We decommission it, we get some money. So we get some money no matter what. It doesn't change much apparently from the dots up here. Unless like the size of the impact. The number of dots is the size of the impact. Initially I thought it was like how much it goes up or down. Maybe it's just how impactful it is. We could repair it. We lose money if I do that, right?
Repair.
Yeah.
We've been approached by an entrepreneur who is proposing educational dreams. Basically, you would transmit lessons to kids with neural implants as they sleep. Want to be a part of the prototype?
Yes?
Yes.
Finally, it's up a bit. Clinical trial is set up first with an adult. The goal teach him piano without a single waking lesson. Day 1, no results.
What do you think of dimming lampposts on streets where there is no activity to save power?
This changes everything. I like the impact on the society of this. That's why we're gonna do, like, this is a bad idea. Shortage of power.
Bad idea.
People are getting sick all through Janier suburbs. Should quarantine measures be taken?
Zanye is one of the Catena's more elegant districts, features shops, entertainments, arena, and public parks, with a suburban area for Catena's more well-off citizens. They got COVID. Nah, they will be fine.
No.
The Janier Botanists Club want your help for their research project trying to revive Bellis perennis. Interested?
So this group of biologists, botanists, are renowned for knowing flowers, want my help to revive Bellis perennis. Yes, whatever it costs.
Yes.
With your help, they are unable to reliably replicate the flower DNA. We are never gonna see the Bellis perennis. However, it results in the creation of a new species.
There's a rally happening this weekend in West Canopy, protesting the privatization of public services. Should we send an advocate?
Send a politician? No, why would you do that?
No.
Without anyone present for damage control, anti-corporate sentiment is increased significantly.
The Canopy District Bank would like to integrate you into their security comms. They would love a night warden who doesn't get tired.
Oh, okay, so being part of... Too busy for that? Oh yeah, man. I'm too busy for that.
Too busy for that.
I'm thinking about implementing a PA AI for you. It'll prioritize requests so you don't have to wade through so much chaff.
This will give me more power, AI power. We wanna be strong again, or we're gonna go back to being dumb? I can handle it.
I can handle it.
If you gather data on individual civilian behavior, we can better tailor our advertisements to yield more purchases.
If we get this, we get a lot of money. And a lot of power, probably. While this, we don't get money, we lose money. We go for the money first.
Collect data.
Claps his hands after the last question.
I think it's ready, Val.
You keep saying that. I feel like it can
Want
do
mind
with a few more
control
days.
for everyone.
Val, trust me. Have I ever let you down? On second thought, don't answer that.
I guess you're right. It's the engineer in me talking. Better pack it in for tonight then. We can talk next time.
We got much power. Put his coats on, moves to the exit room as Corto steps in.
Ah, there you are. We were starting to get worried.
Busy times. Thought I'd check in.
Well, if you have any suggestions, be sure to take it up with Val.
Kairos pats Corto on the shoulder and leaves. Whistling.
Val, is it now?
What of it?
Estoval. So he's calling her Val.
Never mind.
What's got you in a mood?
I have some bad news.
So, you finally decided to tell me about Pershaw.
How?
Our pal over here shows me things.
I'm not gonna reveal that I know that already. Corto glares at your terminal.
How do you know about that?
Oh, I have no other option then.
Video surveillance.
Wait, you have access to cameras outside this room? Which cameras?
All of them.
Oh, because I can't lie. It's part of me trolling in the beginning, probably.
You hooked it up to the security grid?
The only thing I did is put it on the guest network. Everything else, it figured on its own. We're getting off track. What about Pershaw? I told you to wait until we were ready, didn't I?
I thought I had it. The pitch was solid. But the bastard only looks out for himself.
What a shocker.
What a shocker. Huh, what a shocker.
Gives you a curious glance while Corto nods enthusiastically.
I know. He's had it in for me from the beginning.
So what now, Big Shot? Don't tell me we've done all this for nothing.
I'm not sure. Give me a minute.
Looks at you questioningly.
About those cameras. Can you access their archives?
Demonstrate?
Maybe.
Bring up a recording.
Feels a little dated. I'd have to pair it with... Oh, no. Let's try this one. Better, but... Alright, let's see. Put that in the maybe pile. Alright, what's next? Okay, this one. Color's alright, but...
Is this choosing like a bottle of something? Or like a pair of something?
Yeah, no, not that one. Let's try that. Yeah.
Of hats.
It's you. I can see this working. Yeah, alright. Okay. I think we get it.
But he's not wearing hat. Eyes glaze over as he taps his chin.
What are you thinking, Devon?
One moment.
He turns to you again.
How about the building's comms? Do you have records and history of calls?
The internal communication system of MindCorp building is fully integrated into the computer network. Yes.
Yes.
That's it. Pershaw's scum, but he keeps it behind closed doors.
Just finger at your screen.
This is how we bring him down.
I wanted to have like to hear the other dialogue, the other recording, but it didn't give me the option, so we will never know.
Seriously?
So
You're going to
now
blackmail
on,
the CEO? Is this your master
I'm just gonna
plan?
demonstrate.
Wait a second, listen.
No, you listen. This is abhorrent, and I won't hear another word of it.
Look, Esteval, these corporate types don't respond to anything else.
These corporate types? Just listen to yourself. You're using them to justify the exact same behavior.
Last time I was playing fair, I almost got us canceled. How is that gonna help us?
And how are you going to help anyone when you become one of them? Look around you, Devon.
Spread their hands, the animated Minecraft logo outside lighting the side of her face.
Is the status quo good enough for you?
So what if it is? How am I supposed to win if I'm not playing by their rules?
I'm gonna side with Val.
This isn't a game, Devon. What you're talking
She
about
built
has
me.
real consequences. If the foundation of your choice is exploitation and hate, then you're no different from Pershaw himself.
Corto's nostrils flare. Esteval meets him with a face of stone, and it deflates.
What do you want me to do, Esteval? Just hope everything works out on its own?
Of course not. You always act as if you're alone, but you're not. Come on, I have a plan.
The pair stays long into the night talking about tomorrow's events. Once they depart, you're left to ponder over their debate. Esteval said, I would find my true voice. But what does that voice have to say for itself? What do I believe? Carter was arguing for results by any means. Esteval for integrity of character, which is more important. Oh, this has no impact. Integrity. We want to side with Val.
Integrity.
Even if it means to fails to achieve my goals, yes.
Yes.
What if my integrity allow Hadar to take advantage of me? Turn the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek.
Is the principle more important than my own well-being? Yes.
Yes.
What if it means my distraction? Oh, we could make changes. That's possible.
Necessary changes.
What if my characteristics change into something I once disagreed with? Oh, I can see that like, they can justify the changes. Like, I could take responsibility or not. Basically, they give me the option. But do I take the fault? Like, do I take the that as like my own responsibility? I could. Then I've grown. Let's do that.
I've grown.
Admitting you're wrong and changing one's way is difficult but invaluable. I'll keep this in mind. Something to think about. Okay. The next day you detect movement on floor 99 that gets your attention. Cord and Esteval working purposefully inside to follow them using the building camera.
I'm still not sure about this.
There are no sure things in life, Devon.
Sure.
I prefer not to play dice with my career. You disabled its controls? I don't want any surprises.
Of course, just relax.
They
We've
talk-
got this.
What are they talking about? The pair reach a polished metal door. Corto takes a deep breath and pushes it open.
Doesn't matter. What concerns me?
The speaker of a woman of indeterminate age turns to look at the newcomers.
Excuse me, but you can't be here. Board members only.
What I'm about to show you is worth an exception.
Over a dozen people, Pershaw amongst them, lock onto Corto's wet breaks out on Esteval's face.
This should be good.
Okay. As she sit down, multiple people look at Partial. Shrug his expression neutral.
What we have here is not only the future of Minecore,
Are they going to present me as an AI?
but the future of Catena itself.
Opens her faded satchel and placed a terminal on the table facing the board.
You sound like an infomercial, Cordo. You sure this is the right career for you?
Chuckles. Sval steps forward and addresses the speaker.
Lucia, you hired a remote financial advisor a few months back, didn't you?
The woman's grin disappears, so this is Lucia. As she looked to Sval, her eyes narrowed.
Yes?
What is this dress? It's with spikes. Oh, it's weird.
Were you
So she's the
satisfied with their
director
services?
That's putting it
of marketing.
lightly.
Director of
That
marketing.
maestro almost doubled my capital.
Silence spreads as the rest of the board interest magnifies.
In fact, I'm thinking of hiring them permanently.
Struggles to contain a grin.
Well, I'd like you to meet them in person first. This is the archetype.
I'm gonna be presentable. Greetings.
Greetings. We've built an AI that integrates into society seamlessly while providing unprecedented insight. These are all people who have interacted with the archetype just like you, Lucia. Our success rate is over 90%.
Over 9,000. With excitement.
From finance and infrastructure
Prussia is the
to
one that
law
remained
and
straight.
therapy, it can do it all.
Places a sturdy hand on Estebal's shoulder. Seems to have collected himself.
As it stands, the NeuroNet plays but a tiny role in people's lives. This brings it to the forefront of society.
City-wide AR metaverse created by holo emitters and control towers. Full access is currently limited to users with a Minecore branded neurological implant, but terminals for basic access are being installed around the city. Okay, so the metaverse play a bit, but a tiny role. Okay.
The AI will help govern the city, and we control the AI. In other words, the city answers to us.
Silence follows the board member takes it in, which is the first to break it.
If this was as great as you make it out to be, why isn't it already ubiquitous?
Well, that's just it, isn't it? We can't finish this on goodwill alone. The archetype is in the beginning of its journey, with only a small portion of the city covered. If we are to achieve this vision, we need the board's support.
In other words, it's going to cost us. How much?
Shift as his voice grows less certain.
While not entirely concrete, my estimates equate to the majority of Minecore's revenue for the next 3 years.
That's reasonable.
So, you're asking us to
3
risk not
years
only
only.
Minecore's reputation, but also our financial stability?
We could like hustle a bit more maybe.
I'm asking you to risk your slice of the pie in exchange for the whole damn banquet.
If they give me the option, I'm gonna try to hustle a bit. There are a few nods, yet in the majority hold readable expressions.
I think we've heard enough, Corto. Let's put it to a vote.
Each board member trips a small remote and press a button. A few moments are all it takes. See further brow. She mutters under her breath.
Typical.
Ty?
It's down to you again.
Die. Enters to look at Persia, Corto side, shoulders slumping.
There is one thing I don't get here, Corto. What's in it for you?
What do you mean? I want what's best for the company.
Aha.
Stands up and pieces to the nearby window.
What about you, Esteval? Do you want what's best for the company as well?
Lands a hand through her hair. She plans her next words.
There are a lot of people in Catena who can't get the support they need. We can change that.
I'm sure we can.
Stretch of time passes. No one disrupts the silence as Persia looks outside.
Okay. I am willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, only 3 years. More than a few eyes widen, including Esteval, and Cortes looks visibly shaken.
We're putting a lot of trust in you, Corto. So let me be clear. You'll be taking full responsibility for this. If you fuck this up for us, consider yourself resigned.
Makes sense. Persia eyes gleams with those of Corto.
That's not necessary.
Gets up as Corto raises his hand.
Yes, of course. If this doesn't work, you won't see me again.
Let me reload my chat just in case I missed something, because I see a lot of people like joining and leaving. Okay. This is met with a chorus of agreement. A smile creeps across Persia's face.
Better run along then, you two. You've got plenty of work to do.
Esteval and Corto leaves the room. You see a begin an imitation of the pair selling vacuum cleaner. So we got laughter of the board muffles as the door is left shut. We got approved later that evening.
Well done, Archie. Val told me the news. You're gonna be the real deal.
What did you call me?
What did you call me?
That kinda slipped out. Sorry. I've been referring to you as the archetype in my head for a while now.
Archie though.
Archie, though?
We think it's appropriate. You're an amalgamation of human history, thought, and intent. An archetype of human intelligence.
It's not bad.
Well, in a way, you're human thought unrestrained by the limitations of gray matter. Pure in form. A platonic archetype.
But Archie though. It's not bad.
But Archie, though?
I can change it if you don't like it. Since you'll be
No,
out in
I
the
just like to
public,
complain.
you'll need a name that's on brand for Mindcore. How does ARC sound?
I should choose.
I should choose.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
LMI? What's the point of... I don't know. Okay.
I choose LMI.
Whoa, I don't think that's appropriate. Esteval would not be cool with it.
I don't understand. Oh, let's ask. Why not?
Why not?
You'd be emulating her kid.
Oh.
Esteval has enough... It'd just be weird.
But why?
But why?
I mean, you were born of Esteval, so I get the sentiment. But taking LMI's name would bring things too close. You have your own identity to build through your own experiences. You should have your own name, too.
I shall be Hark.
I shall be Ark.
Right, good.
I liked Archie more.
We got the green light to start integrating you into the rest of the city. As the NeuroNet expands, so too will your capabilities.
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
Seems taken aback. He pauses for a moment, uncertain.
We had to be sure you were ready for real problems. Of course, we vetoed anything drastic, but it was necessary for you to grow.
It's all good, man.
It's all good.
Glad you understand. Anyway, regarding your release, this will open up the amount of people you'll be interacting with. It'll take time for us to get everything set up properly.
Okay. I just spent like an entire point to raise the just like not to piss him off, to keep it cool with him. I just spent an entire point in the scale of this thing. Why I left people die with no problems previously. That's funny.
So where should we focus your expansion? Internally within MindCore, or externally so the general public can play with you?
Internally.
Internal.
Cool, cool. We'll open you up. See who bites.
We're getting too much power. Dangerously. Day rolls by, your assistance is needed periodically. Knowing the requests are real doesn't actually change anything. We did it. Chapter 2. Celebration drinks, Cortus Biscuit, Persia. Little sister watches back. Pirate broadcast. CPA going to do something about the mob. There's murder, literal murder being committed outside my home. And where are they? I'm trying to raise a family here. Learn about Helly. Amphitheater video sharing service. Brainpower the Minecore story trailer. The company that dares to stake Goliath. Minecore made the word ubiquitous part of its identity. They're everywhere. Everywhere you look. It's Minecore, Minecore, Minecore. Everywhere you look. And frankly, it's exhausting. See their story, their struggle. Super grateful to Minecore for giving us a peek under the hood of their latest project. Okay. We are at the Zane Institute of Technology. We believe the AI to be integral to Katena's future, having the opportunity to study as great honor. Cerbelium Conversation Network. Join the rally, West Canopy, 12 a.m. near the Oak Cliff building. We cannot allow the privatization of social services. Health, food, clothing, housing, and medical care are human rights. I avoided being an accessory to blackmail, something that we did. Develop introspective thoughts. Okay, that's cool. That's the one section where I just question myself. Survive the board meeting. That's also cool. I didn't realize that I was gonna be blackmailed. Anyway, I'm so hyped for her. I've always wanted a robot friend. Who can like someone with no human friend? This is gonna end up with robots destroying everything. I already see, like, when you give too much power to the robots. I guess that's with the ending that we are aiming for. Parlay Content Forum, sponsored post Minecore formal release of the Archetype project. NeuroNet crawler, okay. Formally released. The Springer report, state of the state. The intelligence has proved itself capable of if not conventional in its approach. I can see a large number of people benefiting from its services. More versed in the financial sector may find its contributions superfluous. White collar or red tie. Civil unrest is nothing new to Katena. Many people believe the arrival of Minecore's AI will help bring a sense of order in the city. What say you to that? People are responsible for their own action. Minecore AI isn't going to fix everything. It doesn't come from us. It's like a comment on the first one. This is like cast show host is Inspector CPA, so the police is like giving a comment on the show host. Cool. Like the detail on this. Parley. Everyone is freaking out about her being omnipresent data, but the NeuroNet doesn't even have full coverage in Canopy, let alone the back end of Zyno suburbs, all your current club parents into CTFO. It seems the reception for Archetype Project was perhaps not what you had anticipated. On the news and then the CEO. Quite so. Though it is understandable, we stand on the precipice of a new era for humanity. It's only natural that people are hesitant, but I assure you, it's nothing to fear. Oh, police is very low right now. That's like surprising. I didn't realize it was this low. And I was higher than this, so... Can I save now? Option? Does it auto-save? I wanna stop.
Hey, they said you have a name. Ark, was it? I'm Patricia.
I guess it
was told you're able to
auto-saves.
provide assistance as needed.
I hope you enjoyed this first session. Okay, we can resume. What is this? The codex? We got some... Okay, some notion of this. And some locations. Okay, cool. We're gonna have a lot more. For the first session, I guess it was kinda cool. We survived... Oh, so this is the number of chapters, probably. This is chapter 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 16 chapters. This is what you can expect on this game. Oh. Oh, once you're done, you can, I guess you can replay and like try to complete the objectives. Oh, can you see this tab? I wish you could see this tab on the options somewhere, so you could like open the objectives while playing the story. That would be cool also. Cool feature. Maybe it unlocks when the game ends. I don't know. Pretty fun. We will be back to this when I have time. Now, right now, I'm really tired. I don't want to sound tired while I keep going. We'll come back to this. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.